Let me do a quick story time, and this is a quick one. So back in the day, this is a story about how hard work and being genuine. When you're genuine with your guys, like having real love for your guys and being honest with your man, them actually pays off, innit? So like, see me, man, never focus on women, innit? I focus on grinding, and then kind of when I get really low, when I get to my lowest spot, that's when I get a girlfriend, innit? So like, when I'm grinding, but I'm at my lowest spot, that's when I get a girlfriend in order to because like because it gives me peace of mind, innit? I find it hard to sleep. Anyone who knows me, I've never slept well since I was a child, innit? I've always had nightmares, so if I speak to a girl, naturally their voice helps me to sleep, innit? So that's the only reason I moved to girls, or kind of to help me sleep, innit? So this was about year 10 times, yeah. These times I was playing for Bugbrook, and I wasn't even making music like that. I was only making music with the Shari as on a joke thing, not really on the, never on a money thing. So I remember, what's his name? Ike, basically saying that GC is better rapping than me. And like the man that was sucking his cock differently, like he man sucking his cock, doing tricks, like, absolutely abusing it, yeah. So long story short, he's the spit game challenge come out. He's dropped a little freestyle there, and the man was saying like, D-Ray, if you're saying you're the best at rapping, drop something in it. So I've dropped a little thing. So he goes like fresh off the block man's post, and I'm full like Central C card loading. In the food man pull like Sterling, all man pull like Foden. And as fast as I can put it on phone how many times I'll back my program. And as fast as I can put it on phone how many times I'll back my program. And them days it was going like Chelsea the oldest saying the beef ain't help me. Ain't healthy. And I guess that advice doesn't help me because now man start this bread and get wealthy. I guess that and so on and that man can't be a single thing. But that thing, yeah. Man dropped, the man posted it to the man that actually said AK did better. Some guys said they family, but majority of guys looked on AK's word, did tricks on his word, said that his thing was better. And I said, fair enough, right? Each their own, innit? Man's not a jealous, arrogant guy, And man just accepted. Man just accepted their opinions, didn't it? But everyone showed me love. Like all my people at church were like, raw, that's cold. I remember some others, but I'm thinking, I've been spitting like that since I was a young G, innit? Since I was primary school. So to me, well, really, nothing really about it. Fast forward, then skip a lot of time in it. These times skip to year 11, and it's Angel's birthday, and we're having a surprise party for him, but it's not a real surprise party because Angel's not a retard. He knows. My mum likes to cook. She likes to cook. She looks for excuses to have parties. Angel didn't even want to buy. And I remember Shari kind of just introduced, Shari and Rosemary kind of introduced me to Clavish, innit? And I'm listening to Clavish just plugged in, and he says something like, M try show me my girl Insta. I told her I already gave her the business. And I'm talking to David, and I'm telling him, I always told David my plans, innit? Because David Tyler, he's a nigga that can actually tell me, alright, Deborah, shut the fuck up, you're bogus. He's the only nigga that can really tell me, if I'm being bogus, or because he knows me well enough to know, like, my weaknesses and my strengths, innit? So I'm telling him, gee, man's looking for the right time to move to this thing called Jolene and that. Man's known her since young and man's told him the whole backstory, innit? And I'm telling him, but it's a very risky move because I don't even fuck with my family or her family or anyone at church or anyone at school. So there's too many mutuals that when I start fucking her, it's gonna ruin my family relationships with people. And I don't even have a good relationship with them, but it's gonna ruin the relationship. I'm saying to him that man don't really know if I really should. Like, the risk is not worth the reward. Like, yeah, I actually love this thing, but yeah, I find her super attractive, but is helping me sleep at night worth all these problems? Like, is this girl worth all these problems? I'm saying she's probably not, but I'm going to do anything. So I'm sitting there and I'm saying that, like, thinking about whether I should move to her. And I see, anytime I want to, and I pray to God, so I say, God, and I'll read my Bible and think about whether it's the right time. I came to the conclusion it wasn't the right time. Now, fast forward some time, innit? Fast forward some time, and now, what really made me look into music was a couple of things. But I remember I was in the car with Shari, Yao, I think yeah, Shari and Yao, and I showed them some PS song. I showed them his Kenny All Star freestyle, and I showed them PS's fucking, I think it was his Fire and Booth, innit? And they were basically saying that a little freestyle I'd done for them earlier on one of LaShawn's beat was better than the shit that I showed him with PS, and I was actually mad. I was like, fuck, bro, PS is better than me. I learned shit from him. So they kind of convinced me to do music. But even then, these times I'm watching Tate, and Tate helped me when I was at a very low point in Brogbrook, innit? So when I was playing for Brogbrook, I just finished, and after I just finished, I kind of left straight away, and I was kind of like, to me, I wasn't depressed in it because for 2 weeks I didn't come to school because I don't believe in depression. I understood it's because I achieved something, and I always want to go further, so I didn't know what to do to go further. And so I remember I'm praying to God. This is before, so I'm praying to God, and I'm basically saying, I remember watching Christopher Hudson, and I'm thinking, like, I believe everything he's saying, and I believe it all. When I'm praying to God, I'm saying that God, the Bible says God will never give you more than you can handle. Like, I know all the stuff you're saying is true, but please, like, show me something that can actually get me back to training as hard as I can. Because right now, I understand why I've got to train and everything, but it's not working for me, innit? So that's when I find Andrew Tate, and he kind of helps. His motivation stuff helps me stay on course and actually do what I'm meant to do. He's the reason that I started going to school again after the 2 weeks. So I've been seeing all this Tate content, and I'm thinking like, Tate always used to say something like that. Oh, if you're really uncomfortable, you'll make a change. So I'm saying to Dave, like, man's really uncomfortable in my position. Like, the boxing that Callum's introduced me to is helping, but it's not. It's just a short-term fix, and I need to actually make money. I need to actually become successful. And these times again, Yao's and that told me the PS6 they're telling me I should take music seriously. So I make a bunch of songs. I end up. This is a funny story. I remember. I've decided I'm gonna go Milton Keynes, innit? And I'm thinking, I'm talking to the man, and I'm kind of like, I don't want to go Milton Keynes to the man then, because it's kind of like waste of time for them, like man, they're all busy. If I'm just going to make myself, so I remember I texted Kelsey in it, and I was like, I want to go Milton Keynes with you to record this song, and she was like, I'll check my schedule, and I knew once she said that, she ain't no checking the schedule, she ain't going with me. She ain't going with me, so I found the L. I told David, I said, he was like, why don't you ask another thing you talk to? I said, nah, I wanted to go with Kelsey. Now I'm content. So, man's gone Milton Keynes 1 man up. Did I pay for training this time? I feel like I might have actually paid for training. That was gay, baby. But I've gone to Milton Keynes, yeah. I've basically recorded the songs. I recorded a song called Like That Areas. Don't talk about you like that, and if your bro gets fight back, little bro got take like a right back, and it's beef, you know one side that. See a man get back my right hand, see a man get banged my right hand. So I sound like that. And I recorded a song called Drilling on Beats, and I recorded in 2023. But Drilling on Beats, I actually wanted Deshari to do the second verse, because I get very bored of my own voice. So if I make a song by myself, I listen to it and I like it. But I want to hear someone else's voice, no Diddy on the track, just because I've heard my own voice my whole life. I don't think it doesn't interest me, innit? So I recorded it all, and basically the niggas not even mixed it. So at these times, my brother lives in Milton Keynes, so I've gone to Elway's house after. And my phone was playing up, so I've gone to Elway's house after. Played him the songs, he's fucking with it. I'm thinking that about actually quitting music then, because I'm thinking, I didn't know nothing about mixing. I'm thinking, if that's how it's meant, I paid him £100 by the way. If that's how it's meant to be mixed, in fact, I could tell that story even funnier, but that's how short I'm gonna say. If that's how it's meant to sound mixed, and I sent all the man to me, and they're basically saying, "Wow, this is cool, but the mixing is horrible. Like he hasn't done shit to it." So I got finessed of £100. Bam bam. What was this main story even meant to be about? Shit. Oh, this hard work pays off. So look, all of that has happened. I'm thinking about quitting music, but I've decided, you know what? I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna pursue it. Like all my people convinced me I'm not sharing music. It's nothing to do with my voice. It's just this nigga hasn't mixed it, innit? So I'm like saying that, yeah. Which I kind of knew, but I was like, yeah. But he had told me he mixed for like real niggas, like, so I believed him, innit? So he's really scammed me, to be honest. Yeah. And then so man's decided. I mean, again, I'm praying to God, and I'm saying like, shit, like man actually wants a good loyal girl. Like, can I have a girl? And I basically, I pray to God by name, for instance. So I go, shit, God, give me some risk. Give me some risk so I'll move to Jolie to that. And I've come to the conclusion I should just be myself, and that man's really that guy. So I remember Fonan was shouting me to go to Sister Kathleen's house for some church event. And I'm thinking, I'm just praying to God. I'm like, I pray to God Jolene's there, man's gonna move to her. I don't know what I'm gonna say, because I actually find it hard to move to girls that I actually want to be my girlfriend, simply because I can chat to anything to make them laugh. If I want a girlfriend, I want her to know the true me in it. So I find it hard to be true self around a woman, innit? Because my true self naturally is a terrorist, innit? Naturally, I'm the type of nigga that will always break up with a girl easily over nothing. But naturally, I'm the type of nigga that gets into fights very easily, innit? So I find it hard to tell a girl my true self. So anyway, so I remember, so like long story short, I've been chatting to the man there most of the time. I seen Jolene come and I'm like, yeah, God answers my prayers. God works in mysterious ways. I've decided to sit. So I've ended up sitting next to her, yeah. And instantly when I sit next to her, I see Deshari said, yeah, oh, we should record this. And I'm thinking, nah, niggas are on immature thing. We're still recording, sitting next to her, and I'm talking to her. Innit? But here's the interesting thing: when I sat next to her, I never actually said anything to her. I never said hi to her, nothing. She said to me, this is how simple-minded women are. Like, women remember everything, innit? But they pretend they don't. She said to me, like, oh, you're still doing the music thing. Like, I saw that freestyle that you did. The freestyle that you did back in year 10, like the Fresh on the Block Man's posting thing. And I said, like, it was very surprising to me because I'm like, I forgot about that freestyle at the time. I'm not thinking about that freestyle. That was like year 10 days. This is year 11 now. That started year 10 as well. So like, I'm thinking, rah. But then I said to her that, yes, I've actually got songs coming out. And this, and then we start speaking, the iMessage. And the next day, I'm in the gym. I'm chatting to her I always chat to Tim while I'm in the gym, innit? So like, between sets and during sets, or even on the treadmill, I'll be running the 5K, 7 miles per hour, with my phone in my hand, typing, texting things. I'm texting while I'm at the gym. Next day, innit? I think actually I went home and I think I was like text so innit? But I was actually gone home, yeah. Man's gone home. The next day I've gone gym. And I'm at the gym that I'm texting her. She says she's gonna pull up and I'm like, say no, man. This is very thingy. But my point is, the point of the story is if you work hard, like that, no, like if you work hard behind closed doors, it comes out in public. Because man only ever did the Fresh on the Block freestyle, Fresh on the Block on post, and I feel like Central C could have I did it to compete with the guys and show love with the guys, and I showed love to Ike on this freestyle. The same niggas that clown me and disrespect me, I showed them love. Hence why you never see me like. Hence why I don't get along with the other man then, because I showed them love before they were big, innit? They never showed me love, but what is it? So yeah, that's why you gotta work hard, guys, man. Like the Lord rewards you for the hard work you do in private. Gee, I done did the hard work in private, that's why I'm so good at rapping now. So maybe if I didn't post that Fresh off the Block freestyle, I would have never got Jolene. And that's. Oh, actually, you know what? Funny story. I might as well continue the story. The day I recorded, what's it called? 2023 Adrenaline Beats. It's actually the day I asked Jolene out. And the reason that actually, the second verse on Adrenaline Beats, the reason it's so good is because I wrote it before, but I actually tried to make it less violent because my thought process was, people at church, school, my family listen to this. I don't want them to hear me being super violent or super swearing. So I try not to swear in my lyrics or be too violent, innit? I try to say things very vaguely. So the reason my verse on Adrenaline Beats second verse is so good because I wrote it in the studio, innit? Like I wrote a new version of it in the studio. And because remember, originally I wanted Deshari to do a second verse of Adrenaline Beats. I was actually kind of annoyed at Deshari for not writing second verse. And I was also annoyed at Jolene that day because I was actually super annoyed at her that day because right before, I've actually gone with like I went to Kirill's house. I picked the Shari up. I actually went to Kirill's house by myself, and then Shari came in. But before that, I was actually getting a hand job from Jolene, and then it was time to go to fucking to the fucking studio. Or Kirill's house, whatever you want to call it. So I was actually annoyed that I didn't finish and that I had to go. I was actually very annoyed that day, innit? So I was super. That's why, in my opinion, that second verse of Adrenaline Beats, and that's why on Adrenaline Beats I didn't do the ad libs because I was actually super tired at the end. I was actually annoyed at Jolene and I was annoyed at Deshari. Hence why Deshari does the ad libs for that. And I also recorded another song that day called Top G. And then never came out, and I don't think that song will ever came out, but it kind of goes like this. I just wake up, and I hear the money calling me, I get papers, I'm just trying to make the bros eat, see the fakers, but I won't let them bother me. I got status. Now I'm feeling like a top G, feeling like a top G on the block. Can't manage the guys like clock. They say that they're bad, but they're not. And like a cleaner bro slid with the mop. And it's got the verse. I done said that the man not like that. If your bros gets best fight back. When I bands out dins with my right hand, like Reece James, his bros stay fight back. They talk on the net some hype man in the flesh. Oh, but yeah, so that's a funny story, but that's why hard work pays off, guys. Back then, if anyone who knew me didn't know, I didn't know that I didn't use TikTok. I had it, but I only had it for music and shit like that. As much as I dissed Jolene, and she actually did help me using TikTok, and she helped me see credit. So, as much as I diss people, I probably wouldn't like. I know how to use TikTok, but I really didn't like ever use it in it. So like, I don't like studying things that other people do naturally in it. So females use TikTok naturally. So yeah, so that's why guys actually work hard and like support your bros in the darkness, and then in the light it will come out. So like. But you niggas who diss me to Jolene and then now you're like niggas like Nasser who said he gave man clout. Nigga, you ain't give man clout. Man was doing music before. Nigga, you were a fan when you met me. When I showed you my music in the GCs, you were, oh, this is so cold. Like, oh, I love this. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You're still at home. But yeah, that's why you gotta be real, innit? It's like when most of the niggas like told me when they see man, they're always like, oh, that song was cold, but I done said a billion times like if you meet me and you're a guy, don't talk about my music. And if you're a girl, don't talk about music. Like, because unless I find you attractive, and I find very few people attractive. I used to find Jolene attractive. Like, she's attractive, but if any other girl had said that, I would just be like, bro, why are you listening to Joey? But yeah, so nigga, anyone who meets me, don't tell me you like my music or that it's good. I know my music is good. You think I don't? You think I didn't write? You think like, I wrote the lyrics? I know it's good. But yeah, that's why. Always grind, innit, guys? Always grind. Because I got her, and then like I remember, when I asked how to I always used to say like, oh, what makes you like me? She says, oh, you're the right level of happy, and you're very like, you're very close in distance to me. And I said, fair enough. She was honest. She didn't even pretend I was a very good person or a good boyfriend. So some of you man, you want to clout Jolene, bro, get your happiness up and get your location, live closer to her, be very accessible. She's like, oh well, I can clout you without my parents clocking because it's not suspicious. So get your location up and get your happiness up, innit? Oh.